Alright guys, I welcome you to this video. My name is Arijit, and in this video I'm going to talk about how to remove invoice pricing from Aliexpress orders. You might not know this, or you might have already came across this video anytime soon. So this is the exact strategy that I always use if I'm drop shipping from one country to another, and this is the basic concept that most people leave out on the table just because they think like they can make quick rich money from Shopify, and that is why they neglect all this important stuff, right? So this is the exact business model. So that is why you need to take this as a real business, and you need to have it as a real business privacy policy as well. Like, you were charging some customers like $40 for a product, and you were just paying AliExpress for that for $7, and if your customer receives the bill for $7, they would charge you because you sold the product to them. They won't charge your supplier, right? So that is why you need to be very cautious about what you charge your customers, and don't overprice your products. Like, most of the time I see like people who are spending like around $1 or $2 on AliExpress, and they're making the product like 20 times more than what they would promote. And you should understand what pricing model you should choose, because if you start promoting a product that is like that looks like 50 cents, and you ask for your customers like $29.99, they won't be able to pay for that. They will not be interested into paying that much money, just because the product does not look, first, the product does not look like a real branded product. The second, it doesn't have any brand name. The third, it looks like it's made from a cheap plastic material, so that is not going to help you a lot. And the fourth one is that you were selling that for a huge price. You don't own a brand, right? So you can't just expect some people randomly for buying from your store without expecting any brand factor in your store, right? So that is why most of the time people who just start with like the drop shipping business, they fail a lot, just because they leave out all this important stuffs from their website. And that is why you should now know what you should do, right? So instead of just rambling off this topic, I can go on and on about this like 1 hour straight, but the thing is, it won't help anyone unless I show you something, right? So this is where you should start with your invoice pricing strategy, because if you leave out on this, and if your customers start receiving, let's say you promoted a product, you made like $100,000 in that, and if your customer starts asking you on email, or even contacts you via your cell phone number or anything, and ask you like, why have you charged $49? I'm paying like $7. I got a bill for $7 and all. So you would have to repay all the money, right? And you wouldn't be able to repay that much money because you would have spent much money on your ads and all, as well as for the fulfillment, right? So it doesn't depend on your wholesaler or the vendor who's shipping the product, just because you haven't informed them as of yet. So that is why you should focus, you should stay cautious every single step that you take. This is a real business, guys. So anyways, so when you go to your dashboard, this is a demo account. It is not a real account. You might see like one order in this, so this is not something I'm doing right now. It is a demo version of this, just for the tutorial purpose. So just go to your apps. Once you visit your app section, you would see a lot of apps. Once you install a lot of apps, this is a demo one, so nothing to watch here. But the thing is, you should install Uberlo, right? For fulfilling orders, I guess you know like how to fulfill orders and all. You can just watch free videos on YouTube and understand about this, but if you don't know, it's quite good. Okay, so this is the exact app that you should use in order to deliver your products to your customer, basically. So you automatically, all the details will be transferred to your vendor on AliExpress, and they will ship the product once you pay them, right? So this is the tool that I use all the time. So in this tool, once you visit this tool, so now what you'll do is you'll click on this settings icon from here, and once you visit the settings icon, you would see a lot of options on the left hand side. So settings, global pricing rule. You don't have to watch all this because I won't be able to show you the exact information right now. Like, I don't use settings, I don't use global pricing rule, I don't use reporting, I don't use billing. I just use the suppliers setting in this case. So once you click on that, you would have to, if you want like to automatically charge your credit card or debit card, whatever you use. Basically Uberlo uses credit card, accepts credit card. So once you enter your credit card details here, and once you start fulfilling orders, it will automatically deduct amount from your card. It won't ask you for CVV number or anything like the 3-digit code, right? So you're verifying Uberlo to access your credit cards and all. So that is why I don't use this setting. I manually do this stuff all the time. And if I am hiring a virtual assistant, then I would include this card. Other than that, it's not a big deal, right? So the shipping method, I'm only going to select e-packets. I'm not going to do anything. And when you visit your Shopify, or sorry, when you visit your AliExpress page and search for a product, let's say USP fishing lure, I don't know why it's showing right now. So these boxes, the green boxes will pop up, like whatever setting you select here, these will suggest you right now. And this is a Chrome extension, by the way. You can see from here, like these settings are only used if you have a Chrome extension installed. So install the Chrome extension, and this will help you a lot in terms of sorting out your products. Like you can see from the header section, like what's the e-packet shipping for the country you've selected. So I have selected only United States, e-packet USD, right? So this is the exact Chrome extension or the Chrome plugin, right? So this is the basic thing. So if you do select e-packets, I always suggest you to go for e-packets, because you will get a tracking ID as well, and you can send your customers through email this exact tracking ID, and they can look into your store using AfterShip app. That is also an app. You can just look in the shopping store, go to this one, go to this view app store, and type in AfterShip, and you can just install the app and have it on your store as a track order facility. So the basic concept here is the main concept. I'm getting diverted all the time. So the main concept is that in order to evade invoice pricing and all the details about the pricing structure and all on your products, you just have to type in this small snippet of code, small snippet of writing. So I'm drop shipping. Please do not put any invoices, QR codes, promotion materials, or your brand name logo in the shipment. Please ship as soon as possible for repeated business, and thank you for that. You just use this because most of the time who all will be your vendors, they won't be able to understand English, right? So that is why they're from China basically, so they won't be able to understand English. Some people will be able to understand, some vendors will understand English, and if you try to communicate with them beforehand whether they know English and all, so that will help you a lot in the long run. Because once you start scaling and you find that the vendor that you've selected is putting invoices in your products and all, that would become a huge problem for you in the later down the year, right? So that is why put in caps, you can do it, like do not put invoices, QR codes, promotion, and everything. And that is all, guys. That is all, because that is the basic thing you need to do. You can override the cell phone number also. You can put your own cell phone number, because once you start fulfilling orders using Uberlo app, you would, like when you receive your orders, for example, you received one order here, so you cannot just fulfill orders from here. I will do a video later on in this week or later this week, like how to fulfill orders from Uberlo app and all. And because it will show all the information about the products that I'm selling, and most of you guys who are viewing this video, so you will get the information, right? So it will create a huge problem for me in terms of like getting higher CPM and all those good metrics. So that is why I try to keep my store private right now, because I'm trying to build a brand around it. I'm not doing a drop shipping as of yet, because I'm kind of drop shipping the product, but I'm trying to build a brand in front of it. So anyways, you use the app, Uberlo app, and once you start fulfilling orders, once you get orders, you just click on your orders from here and you just place your orders. And once you click on place, it will take you directly to your Aliexpress website. If you log into your Aliexpress website, it will automatically start creating the product in your cart, start adding the product into your cart, and you just have to select your payment gateway, payment option, like what credit card or debit card you use, and that is all. So in that section, you would also have to input your cell phone number, because if you put a cell phone number of your customer, and let's say your vendor calls your customer for some reason, your customer will know this, right? So you have to hide this stuff. So that is why you put your own phone number instead of their phone number here. And every single time once you start fulfilling orders, start placing orders, your phone number will be put in front of theirs. So that is why Aliexpress won't be able to know your customer's cell phone number and all. So that is why you should start inputting all the informations like customer note and all, and that is how you can prevent your vendors from shipping invoices to your drop shipping customers, and that is how you can build brand along the way. So I do hope that you find value in this video. It's just a short video. It took me 10 minutes and 34 seconds anyways. So it's just was a short information and guidance to help most of you guys who are just starting out with this. Stay focused and stay whatever you're doing right now, and just try to input whatever information you get, research from YouTube or on Facebook or on Google as well, and that is how you become successful. So I will catch up with you in the next video. Till then, just stay focused, stay happy, and whatever you're doing, stick to it. If you stick to it, it will click.